Hello and welcome to another week here at 3B Outdoors. On this week's show, we're going back into the archives. We thought it'd be pretty neat to go back and show you guys some of the big bucks we have taken over the years. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did going back in time. I'm Freddie Neely and welcome to 3B Outdoors.
This one out here might have a little more pull. What a beast of a smallmouth.
Gotta throw a tight line.
Yes. Yes, sir.
We're here in Ohio.
Yes, sir.
It all happened so fast.
Boy, the big dog just put the smoke on a big old hog.
3B Outdoors is brought to you by Visit Kingsport, Tennessee.
Lionel has been showing me trail cam pictures that he's been getting of this really nice buck. So we make a plan, we go in there and get in the stand the next morning. Before daylight, I heard a deer walking up the ridge. Well, I get my binoculars out and it's a really nice buck, but we don't have camera light. We was hunting this big oak flat. I was hoping this buck would stick around till we got camera light. He did, he was feeding, and this buck comes in at 15 to 20 yards, and what makes this so special, I call it the Lionel buck, is you can hear this train blowing. And I call Mr. Lionel the train man, so that made the hunt that much better. The buck feeds around a few minutes, he starts walking, and the buck was so close that I was afraid to stop him, so I shot him walking.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some Lionel. We ain't been in the stand an hour. This big bruiser come up through here. Mr. Lionel Green, the buck magician, has brought me in here. And we have shot a stud this morning.
Lionel's kind of been saving this spot for me. He killed out in Kentucky really early. He texted me pictures and he said, I think it's going to be good. They scrapes everywhere, the bucks are starting to do their thing. And man, we came up here early this morning, was in the stand about an hour before daylight. Right off the bat, heard something coming up through the woods. Looked down, I looked over at Lionel, I said, Lionel, good buck. Camera light couldn't get him on camera. He was feeding on some acorns. And we kept saying 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. Well, the 5 minutes came, he came out, he presented us a shot. We made a good shot, thank you, Lord. And Mr. Lionel, buddy, I sure do appreciate it. I'm grateful, buddy. You know, this is my first Kentucky buck.
Wow.
My very first, you daggum right. And you know what? This is the train man. You've heard him do the train. When the buck was standing under me, you can hear the train in the background. Again, buddy, thank you.
You're welcome.
This portion of 3B Outdoors is brought to you by these fine companies.
Here in Northeast Tennessee, the mountains have a story to tell. An exciting account of outdoor adventure, full of fishermen's tales from our finest rivers and lakes. A genuine page-turner, brimming with places to retreat, play, relax. Sure to leave you wanting more. Come and write your own chapter in this mountain tale.
Whether it's shooting for fun, shooting for victory, or the one chance at the trophy of a lifetime, trust Spot Hogg, the world's toughest archery products.
Luminox are brighter, more durable, and with replaceable batteries, the longest lasting compound and crossbow lighted nocks on the market, period. When your moment of truth comes, rely on the only lighted knock trusted by the best. Luminox. Light 'em up at luminox.com.
Check us out on the internet at 3boutdoors.com, plus YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
We're in Sheridan, Wyoming, Nelson Outfitters. First hunt of the year. You know, we've anticipated this hunt all year long. We've practiced, we've waited, and it finally got here. We arrive in Sheridan, meet up with Dave, and we go out and look for some deer. And let me tell you, he has got some absolute giants this year.
Would you tell us a little bit about what kind of deer you're seeing, how big they are, how many points they got?
Well, there's two whitetail bucks down there. One of them's a 147 and a half. The other one is a 144.
3.5-year-old to...
One's a 4x4, one's a 5x5. One of them has a flea on his left ear.
The first morning, he took us to our trusty old pine tree where we catch all these deer coming off the alfalfa down into the creek. And we've seen a lot of good bucks down in there. So that evening, we hunted an alfalfa field out on the orchard.
We're set up on this big alfalfa field. The bedding area is down to the east. That's where we was this morning. So hopefully we'll get the bucks coming out of the bedding area this evening. It's a long set, it's hot. The weather's turning though, but we've already got deer out in the field. Hopefully something will get close enough tonight. I know we'll see some good deer.
We had a really nice, probably 130-inch whitetail come out real close and give us a nice broadside shot. We decided not to take him, especially the first evening. And just a few minutes later, we heard some clanging in the bushes, and we looked at each other and said, you know, that could be a buck. There was two bucks together and a smaller buck, and I'm telling you, I'd have shot either one of these bucks. And just so happened, this buck turned and come right down the creek. He stretched out like he was going to make a scrape and presented me a great shot.
Okay, he's at 40. He's at 37 yards right there. Do what? Okay, what do you think? What do you think? You got him.
I was just fortunate enough to put one right in where he lives. The rage did its job. We called Dave on the phone. He come and we walked across the creek, and you know, the deer didn't run probably 30 yards. There's blood up here. God, he is a good one. Goodness gracious. Oh, good deer. Oh, look at this bad boy. What do you think, Dave?
Nice job, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Hey, guys, this is why you come to Dave Nelson Outfitters.
This portion of 3B Outdoors is brought to you by these fine companies.
In Northeast Tennessee, you live the mountains, live the music, Live the sizzle of local flavor. Live the heart of its people. Live the adventure at every turn. While you retreat, play, relax. When you visit Kingsport, you live Kingsport.
Luminox are brighter, more durable, and with replaceable batteries, the longest lasting compound and crossbow lighted nocks on the market, period. When your moment of truth comes, rely on the only lighted knock trusted by the best. Luminoc. Light 'em up at luminoc.com.
This is high-speed footage of the Ripcord Code Red and a competitor's fall-away arrow rest. Both fall as designed, but watch what happens to each launcher arm after fall-away. Ripcord's drop-dead brake stops any launcher bounce back, while the competitor's launcher arm bounces back up into the arrow. This will affect arrow flight and broadhead accuracy. Eliminate launcher bounce back with Ripcord Code Red, the #1 fall-away rest.
3B Outdoors is stoked to announce a new partnership with Dwayne Wilson, owner of Dixie Custom Rods and Tackle. He builds truly custom rods at an affordable price for any style and action up to the 9-foot 9-inch ledge rocket. For an amazing combination, add one of his new reels to a custom rod. Dwayne's tungsten jigs and weights, the Mega Flash and Dixie Triple Threat umbrella style rigs are proven fish catching machines. Dwayne might even build you one just like the one I use, a 7-foot 4-inch medium action tight lining rod that is totally out of this world.
Okay, we're going to Ohio with pro staffer Jeff Gully. He's got all kinds of preseason bucks that he's went out and scouted. He's got this one area where he's been seeing this really big 8-pointer. He's got all kinds of trail cam pictures of it. So they find this oak flat that this buck is using really good. They get up and they hang 2 sets. Jeff's hunted it a couple of times with no avail. He's seen a few small deers, but not the big white 8 that he's been looking for. He decides to go one day, didn't have anybody to go film with him, climbs up into the stand, and wouldn't you know it, that big old brute shows up.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's the big white 8 I've been after him. He's down. There's the arrow. Look there. Like it went through the other shoulder and broke off right there. I don't think he's gonna be far, folks. I don't think he's gonna be far. He ain't far now. Dead deer walking. Dead deer walking. He's trying to hide, but it ain't gonna work. There he is. There he is. Made it about 60 yards, maybe. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'd like to thank Matthews Bows, Tenzine's Bags, 3B Outdoors, Third Arm,
Everything fell together last night. Got a nice big 8-pointer on the ground. He's officially 20 inches inside. Nice, mature buck. I figure he's 4.5, going on 5 years old from his body. Weighed 270 pounds. He come right in. He grunted a couple times. Made a probably 17-yard shot on him, 15 maybe. He didn't know what happened. And that's why we shoot a Matthews and Rage Broadhead.
We were sitting here listening to a good rabbit race because rabbit season just came in on Friday and hoping, you know, maybe they might be after a deer, so we got ready. And then out of nowhere from behind us, there comes a border collie and 3 big old Great Pyrenees, and they are flying up this logging road that we're trying to hunt to try to join the race. But you never know, they could bust a big old buck right towards us. Probably unlikely, but just in case it happens. I guess sometimes, no matter how hard you try, there's just some things that are out of your control.
Go down. Good job. Good job.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Man, he's right behind the limbs on me, but you shot me. You couldn't. I couldn't.
That was not a shot I wanted to take at all, but
oh, we couldn't get him.
If he went one step farther, I didn't have him.
Oh my God. Good job.
Oh. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, sweet Lord.
And thank you, Matthews. Oh, good grief. He didn't run maybe 30 yards to the step. So there's no tracking, there's no nothing like that. Let's just head on up there and get my deer. I cannot believe this actually happened. This took a lot of time and patience and a lot of prayers, because I finally just said, Lord, please send me one. I said, I can't do it by myself. Oh my gosh. It all happened so fast, it just blows my mind. This is the biggest buck I've ever taken. That's not hard to do because I've only taken 3, and this is the 3rd one. But I'm so excited. I thought we weren't going to get it done, but it just shows you don't give up until it's finally time to go home. Oh, he's beautiful.
This portion of 3B Outdoors is brought to you by these fine companies.
Stealth is lethal. Specifically optimized for close quarters engagement in tight shot positions, the Triax is the quietest, most vibration-free bow we've ever created. Smooth to draw, silent to shoot, the 2018 Triax. Experience it today at your local authorized retailer.
Whether you're spending the day running around at 70 miles an hour in a high-powered bass boat, fishing a competitive stress-filled tournament, or just enjoying a day on the lake, you can never have enough Dr. Enough.
Well, this turkey hunting's way overrated. Let's go down Kearney's and get us some of that roasted chicken. You know what Mike says, 7 days without chicken makes 1 week. Let's go. On a good home-cooked meal, come to Lynn Garden Restaurant in Kingsport. You won't be disappointed.
And here's proof.
Whether it's shooting for fun, shooting for victory, or the one chance at the trophy of a lifetime, trust Spot Hogg, the world's toughest archery products.
Here in Northeast Tennessee, the mountains have a story to tell. An exciting account of outdoor adventure, full of fishermen's tales from our finest rivers and lakes. A genuine page-turner, brimming with places to retreat, play, relax. Sure to leave you wanting more. Come and write your own chapter in this mountain tale.
Check us out on the internet at 3boutdoors.com, plus YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey folks, I'm manning the camera tonight. We got Nick in, just got back from Michigan. He's been out there working. We got one evening to do it. He's going back to work tomorrow, so wish us luck. We got 3 big bucks coming in. Real big 10-pointer, a real wide 8. We're hoping they come in tonight. They was here last night, so we're hoping they're going to do the same thing. We got the gully crank out. Hopefully we can get it done. Stay tuned, folks. Hopefully, next time you see his camera on, it's on this big 10-pointer coming in. He's a chocolate rack. It's a pretty nice one. It's a big 8, big 11. It's real windy tonight. It's been windy all week. It's crazy. Don't go nowhere. Come in early, straight to the gully crank. What else you gonna say? Happened quick, didn't it? Real quick, he come running across the field. He couldn't stand it no more.
Well, folks, we found him. I didn't fall through there last night. Got a little disgusted. I hit him a little far back. Come through all this thick stuff. We've been looking for a couple hours, and he wasn't 100 yards from the stand. The gully crank did its job, brought him in on a run. We wasn't really expecting him when he first come running up over the hill.
We were both playing video games on the phone, and I had my cell phone in my hand. I was like, there comes a buck. And if you watch on that footage, he comes out and he's walking real slow. When he realizes there's a pile of gully crank over there, he absolutely come 100 yards on a bolt. He ran in there. First buck in, and he's one of the 4 we was wanting. And he kind of had his eyes on a big 10-pointer with a chocolate rack, and we ended up seeing him a little bit later on. And I think he chose the right buck, because this one here, I think he's about a 4.5-year-old. I think you did a good job, Nick.
Yeah, we closed the deal. It was a little, had us a little nervous this morning, but
it was quartering away, and he went in way back here. And man, it come out right here, right in the bull room. He didn't run 100 yards from the tree stand. And we absolutely went the wrong way. He ran away from the stand, dead west, and he must have this big circle and come in here and died on the east side of this tree stand. So We didn't get much footage because we've been riding this thing through this big thick stuff. It is thick in here. But when it's thick, that's what holds the big bucks. And this is 3B Outdoors. You don't want to go anywhere.
It's our last evening here in Ohio for early bow season. I've got Mr. Jeff Gully, horseshoe behind the camera. I mean, it's the first time me and him's got to hunt together while I've been up here, so last evening, hopefully he'll bring me some good luck. We're hunting where he killed his buck opening evening. So you see him seeing a lot of bucks in here and go to an alfalfa field out here, so we're trying to catch them at a pinch point. I can't see him yet. Booyah! Give me some, baby. That's why we shoot a Matthews, baby. It's done. Same. Yes, baby. Yes. Man, let's go look at him. We done it again.
We did it again. Ain't nothing like the last minute, is it?
2 years in a row. Last day, last minute, 9th inning, 2 outs, 2 strikes.
Had to put in the old pitch hitter.
I had to put in the pitch hitter, old Jeffrey. Man, he's got a horseshoe on him.
Wow, going back and watching those hunts and watching those big bucks hit the ground makes me just can't wait till next year. You know, over the years, we've met and made a lot of great friends, and we've killed a lot of big bucks. But the most important thing is being around friends, making friends, and the memories. You've been watching 3B Outdoors Television. Thanks so much for being with us.
We wake up in the morning before the rising sun, load up boats, rides